two Doma, the Doma king, are pleading in behalf of Nigeria. He's asking Donald Trump to split Nigeria because so that Christians in Nigeria can be safe and minority can be safe as well in Biafra land. How do you see that?
Yes, I think what the Ochudoma himself is trying to say in that regard is that, you know, the minorities in Nigeria, especially the people from the Middle Belt and some other areas in the South, you know, or something like that. But I think it's basically about the revelation, as you can watch on this video, where certain people were arguing whether there was a Christian genocide or not, you know, and the Ochudoma have come to confirm it, and in a direct message to the United States of America, or possibly to the world leaders, you know, and given what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is currently representing now. Please continue to share this video, you know, because it has come to that point where there is a global, especially from extremist nations, you know, to poison the West Africa and African Union to continue to be silent over jihadist movement in West Africa. And what is the aim? By the time the Christians have been conquered through communal clashes and invasions and the rest of them, you know, they begin to subdue them gradually, and before you know it, you know, they overrun the whole place. You know, the world must understand it very clearly that this is not a matter of governance anymore. This is not a matter of unity anymore, because the Nigerian unity itself has always been questionable. Now we are seeing a very prominent Idoba king coming out to make that statement that the United States of America should look into the killings that is ongoing and save minorities by declaring, by understanding, by showing solidarity to Biafra, where these Christians, minorities, or whatever, even though they are not this thing, can actually be saved. It means he is recognizing that the only solution to Nigerian fight currently now is to show solidarity and declare disintegrate Nigeria, so that some of these people that find themselves in the other part of the region who are being killed on daily basis and the government is pretending over it should actually move to where a safer nation within the context of the Biafran territorial security mandate or internationally recognized boundaries for Biafra, where they can be protected. And that is what it should be, you know, in my own assessment of what the Idoma king is trying to talk about. But come to talk about, look at it very clearly, you know, these are Biafrans too. The Idoma people are Biafrans. We have the Igala people, you know, they also, you know, we have so many of them like that, you know, and we're not talking about the other aspect, where we get to a point we begin to define certain things and begin to interpret certain things the way it should be. But it has got to the point that, you know, we don't even need much that the world should take a concrete, you know, decision on already what is going on to avoid people being killed on daily basis, other in the pretense of conquest or other in the pretense, you know, of one Nigeria. And that's what the Idoma king is trying to tell you. But we can see what is playing out recently, you know, just one executive order from the United States of America under this administration of Donald Trump, who has brought peace in the Middle East, and let me just put it that way. And of course, the Ukraine-Russian civil war. As you can see, Zelensky just nabbed United States of America. You must give it to Donald Trump. But I want them to understand too that they don't need of looking the other way when it comes to Africa. You saw what is happening in Burkina Faso currently now. One man single-handedly restored peace and wiped away terrorists in Burkina Faso today. Talking about Traoré Ibrahim. Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, bent on negotiating, having a festive moment with people who have killed, disallowed thousands of Nigerians, and a man who are saying that, you know, we cannot be part of this arrangement. Let us be on our own to defend ourselves. You took him to jail and you are pretending over what is going on. Well, whether you like it or not, is that decision by the federal government is actually suspicious, and is making the already strained and stained, I said strained and stained, Nigeria unification to be questionable and begin to crack on daily basis, because there's no basis for whatever. Nigeria is pushing Nigeria. Nigerian leaders themselves are the one pushing Nigeria to disintegration, and we must accept it as a fact, whether you like it or not. Nigeria needs to balkanize to defend the Christendom in Nigeria, which a lot of international communities and international agencies, have already alerted the world leaders that the only person that can do it is, for now, the world is compromised. Look at the world sidelining terrorist organization against Israel. The only people that can do it now and save Africa, all the NGOs, all the international agencies, all the human rights organizations in Africa should rise up and look at what is happening in Nigeria. It is not about unity. It's about conquest. It's about taking the resources of the Biafrans. It's about subduing Christians in Nigeria and continue to impose Muslim tickets in Nigeria. Even if an Igbo man become a president today, it does not stop what is going on from going on. The only way out is disintegration of Nigeria, where Biafran Christians will protect themselves against any invasion from the other part of the world. Thank you.